Good morning, everyone. So, I've refrained from posting any videos or commentary on the whole situation in Israel because I wanted to absorb a little more, kind of pull back, take a 10,000 foot view, so to speak. And I've been noticing a lot of posts and videos and comments on multiple social media platforms over the past couple of days, and seeing a lot of stuff that just really sort of diminishes my hope in humanity. But then I have to counter that. And what do I mean? I'm seeing people on both sides, if you want to talk about sides, saying, oh, this is good because Israel did some bad stuff way back then. Or I hope that Israel goes and, just completely obliterates Hamas and goes and kills all those people. If you're siding with one side or the other, you're the problem. Do you understand that? Because when it comes to what's right and wrong in this world, it's not about sides. As far as politics, religion, race, anything like that. Because you know what? We're all members of the same damn species. We're all Homo sapiens. Plain and simple. There's only two sides when it comes to stuff like this. It's either good or evil. One of the two. And I'll be completely honest with you. Every single side of race, religion, politics, you name it, has both good and evil in it. That's why, even though I vote Republican for the most part, I don't vote straight Republican just because it's Republican. Because within the Republican Party, there are plenty of people who are evil. And it goes the same with Democrats. It goes the same with Christianity. It goes the same with Islam. It goes the same with atheist. It goes the same with black, with white, with Hispanic, with Asian. There is no side that is pure good or pure evil. There is good and evil in everything. Any group, every group that is comprised of human beings has both good and evil within it. What you need, what everyone needs, what I need, is the discernment to understand the differences between the two and to recognize which is evil and which is good, regardless of what human group it's in. Let me ask you a question. Do you honestly believe for even a moment that some backward terrorist group like Hamas, who lives in fucking caves and fucks goats in their spare time, has the capacity to just waltz right across a heavily militarized border like that of Israel, unchecked, unchallenged, and goes door to door in towns and neighborhoods in Israel and just goes off and just starts killing innocent men, women, children, elderly without any resistance whatsoever? Do you honestly think that anyone can just take a few hours of a flight school and just hop on a 747 jet and steer it in a way that completely defies all of the laws of physics and aerodynamics into a huge tower that was designed to withstand jet hits 3 times? If you believe that, I got a bridge over an ocean on the sun that I would love to sell you. Because, sorry to say this, but if you believe that, you're an idiot. And I don't mean to insult, but you need to take a good, hard look in the mirror. The problem that we are facing today is not about Israel versus Palestine. It's not about Republican versus Democrat. It's not about white versus black or Asian versus Hispanic or whatever. It's about good versus evil. And what we as human beings need to learn how to do, and for some odd reason, we've spent hundreds of thousands of years on this planet, and we just can't seem to learn this, is how to take your emotions out of the equation. Because when emotions get involved, you become fundamentalist. Whether that is fundamental in your religion, whether that's fundamentalist in your political ideals, your race, your creed, fundamentalism is a cancer, not only to human society, but to the individual human mind, including the ones who are engaged in the fundamentalism. Probably them most of all. Because when you are fundamentalist, your judgment is clouded. It's not just clouded, it's completely obliterated. You have no judgment. You have no discernment when you allow your emotions to get out of control. Make no mistake, this conflict going on right now has been steeping and stewing for quite a while, and has only been allowed to reach the point it has in just the last 48 hours or so because certain individuals in certain positions of power have allowed it to happen. Hamas was allowed to come across the Israeli border. Terrorist cells are in the United States right now because they were allowed to sneak across our border. Actually, sorry, it wasn't sneak. They were just brought in. There are certain individuals, a tiny minority of people, up at the very, very, very top, whose number one goal is to get all of us, the 99.99999% of the entire world population of human beings, to be at each other's throats. Because as long as we're divided and hating each other, we don't pay any attention to them, the ones who are manipulating all of us. It's time for Palestine and Israel to come together. It's time for black and white to come together. It's time for Christian and Jew to come together. It's time for all of us, the normal, regular people of this world, to come together. Because we only have one enemy, one common enemy of all of us. And that is the elite. That is the evil that is picking us apart and get us fighting amongst each other so that we completely pay no attention whatsoever to what they're doing to us. I implore every single human being who can hear my voice right now to stop, pull back, take a good, hard 10,000-foot view look at everything. Focus and look at what's going on. Remove your emotions from the equation entirely so that you can have discernment to see the truth. Remember, if you're not left, remember, if you're not good, you're evil.